What is FIT? FIT stands for frequency, intensity, time, and type. My workout that I am about to show to you right now targets that for anybody who's trying to increase their physical abilities, physical attributes, general athletic skills. On a personal record, I created this related to basketball skills that could be improved within the fitness center. This cardio warm-up, although it is merely a warm-up, it can help increase your chest muscle, trapezius, deltoid, triceps, forearms, your quads, not so much for your calves, but also your abs. In rowing, the form is quite important. First, when you pull the handlebar backwards to row, it needs to be a feeling of leaning backwards, and the handlebar has to come to your pit of your stomach. And when you lean forward again, the handlebar should extend back to its original place. To get a good workout on the rowing machine, you do not need to go crazy with the speed, but it should be around 28 rotationals per second. Also, be sure that your behind is secured on the seat carriage to prevent injuries, as well as your feet on the pedal cap. Although not all rowing machines have this function, at the side of the right wire cage or the left wire cage, there might be a level setter where the difficulty of pulling the handlebar with the wire that's attached to the wire can be altered. As a good cardio warm-up, set the settings as 50 calories and row until those 50 calories have been burned out. Here, I stretch my entire body after the warm-up. Before I actually start applying my workout program. First, I stretch my triceps of my arms, and while doing so, I also stretch my neck by extending it to the opposite direction. Next, I stretch out partially my quads and my hamstrings. While doing so, I stretch out my back as well. On the left leg, I leave my foot all planted onto the ground, which is one way of stretching it out. And then the right leg, I tilt my foot upward so that a 15 to maybe 20-degree angle is formed between the bottom of your foot and the ground. These two are both ways for this stretch. Now I swing my arms around, thus stretching the latissimus dorsi and parts of the external oblique muscles. Then I do some arm swings, which stretch out the posterior deltoids and my teres major. These are plyometric jump boxes. This helps for your abs and your quads, and ultimately your explosiveness for athleticism. And partially the calves are developed as well. Here I'm doing box jumps, and I have two plyometric jump boxes, one that is taller in height and one that is shorter, and they are both adjacently put side to side. I first jump on the top of the taller one, which does help improve my abs and my calves and my quads. And notice that my entire foot for both feet should be within the surface area of the top of the plyometric jump box, meaning that parts of your feet can't be sticking out. Then, once I land on top of the tall plyometric jump box, I need to extend my legs and stand up, which will help my quads and my calves so that the muscles can be developed. Then I step down sideways to the shorter plyometric jump box with one foot, and with the other I land on the ground. This should be repeated with 2 sets. First set with 10 reps nonstop, but not too fast as it could lead to injury. The second set should be 15 reps nonstop as well, but once again, not too fast as it could lead to injury. Bench press. This helps in your chest area of muscles, and from personal experience, your deltoids and trapezius and triceps. This will require 3 sets. In my workout, I first only lifted the bar without any weights added, which is 15 kilograms. I did 10 reps of it. Then I added 2.5 kilograms or 5-pound weights, which resulted in me in lifting 20 kilograms. I did this for 10 reps. Then I took two 2.5 kilograms and two 5 kilograms weights, resulting in 30 kilograms lifting. I did this for 10 reps. Notice that although the number of reps stayed the same, as the sets progressed, the weights that were being lifted increased, which is what needs to happen for improvement in strength and muscle increase in the chest area. Now, let's look at the lifting form itself. The hands should both grab the bar at equal distances, and there always needs to be a setter in case of dangerous injuries. The setter should place his or her hand on the lifter's pit of his or her chest, and the lifter should bring the bar down until it hits the hand of the setter. This should be done slowly. However, when the lifter lifts the bar back up, a sense of explosion needs to occur, ultimately meaning that he or she lifting the weights should push the bar upwards in a very explosive and quick manner. Tricep extensions. This workout incorporates the tricep extension, tricep pushdown, or whatever you want to call it. I call it the tricep extension. And as the name says, this workout targets your triceps. This needs 3 sets too. First set having 2 slates with 10 reps to get into the proper form, although it is pretty light. Then the second set having 4 slates with 10 reps. And then the third set is 6 slates with 10 reps. This workout also needs form as an essential factor, just like the bench press or rowing. Notice that my behind is pointing outwards, and elbows are tucked tightly to my sides as if I'm holding something with my elbows. When I pull down the weights and when I lift it back up, my elbows are still showing minimal to no movement from its initial place, being right next to my sides. Leg extensions. This workout is the leg extension. Here the quads are being heavily improved while the weights are being lifted. Some may even say that the calves are partially impacted to a minimal extent. This workout also incorporates 3 sets. The first set will have 15 pounds of weights to lift for 15 reps. The second set will have 25 pounds for 15 reps, and then the third and last set will have 35 pounds for 15 reps. Notice once more that although the number of reps do not change, the weights change, thus targeting strength improvement. While lifting, it is key that once the legs are fully lifted, the legs should be very straight, and when they are being lifted, just like the bench press, it should be an explosive, quick lift. And once again, just like the bench press, when you are bringing the weights down, it should be slow and in a way painful. While all this is happening, your back should be very straight and very adjacent to the cushioning of the seat, and your hands should be on the handles for support. Lat pull downs. Here, the latissimus dorsi is being targeted. This also has 3 sets where at first the weights being lifted should be 15 pounds for 10 reps. The second set will need 25 pounds for 12 reps, and then the last third set will require 35 pounds with 15 reps. While doing this workout, your shoulder should barely move in its initial position, as it can be seen in the footage. Also, your entire back should slightly be tilted backwards. And once you are bringing the weights down to your pit of your chest, just like the bench press, leg extensions, and all of that, it should be in an explosive and quick manner. And once again, similarly to the previous machines, when you are taking it back up, it should be slow and as a result painful. These are my free weights, and the first one is the sit-ups with weights. This is just classic sit-ups, but differently as it is on an inclined surface and it incorporates weight. However, the first set doesn't include weights. Anyways, this exercise will have improvements on your abs and your external oblique. This has 3 sets as well, and the first set being just normal sit-ups while your hands are crossed on your chest. Your hands should not go on your ears, your neck, or anything, and only be on your chest, as it will be directly forcing your abs to be improved. The first set will require 30 reps of this. The second set will require you holding one 5-pound plate, meaning that you will leave it on your chest and cross your arms on top of it, just like the normal classic sit-ups. This will need 30 reps as well. And the third set will have one 10-pound plate. And once again, it should be left on your chest where your arms are crossed on top of it, as the video shows. The third set will need 30 reps as well. And notice that although the number of reps are the same, the weights increase as the sets progress. Here, similar to all the exercises and machines, when you are going down, meaning that your back getting closer to the declining platform of the cushion, it should be in a slow manner, forcing your abs to be worked out and forcing your abs to be improved as you go down. But when you have the weights or not, and when you're pushing your body forwards again, it should be in a quick, explosive manner. My free weight is the preacher curl. This is a very similar workout with bicep curls, and it is mainly targeting biceps. Here, your arms should not be very wide, once being stationed to the platform of the cushion part of the preacher curl chair. And the bar should be held where the hill-like rises are, or subjectively speaking, also it could be the indents of the bar. And when you're bringing the bar up, just like most of all the workout exercises being explained in this video, it should be in an explosive and quick manner. But oppositely, when you're taking it back down, it should be slow and ultimately painful. And when you're taking it down, your arms should be nearly fully extended, but a large obtuse angle being created is also very acceptable. And this workout also requires 3 sets, where the first one is only the bar without any weights. But the bar is still 10 kilograms in weights. And the first set will incorporate 15 reps. Then 2 5-pound plates will be added, where 15 reps will be required again. And the last set will have 2 10-pound plates with 15 reps. Notice once again that although the number of reps do not change as the sets progress, the weights increase. This is my second free weight exercise, and these are lunges with weights. This workout is lunges with weights, and this will target both your calves and your quads. Logically speaking, once the weights are incorporated though, the deltoids and the triceps will be targeted as well, although it would probably be only on a minimal extent. This workout also has 3 sets. The first set is just classic lunges, where it is important that your back is straight and chest is facing forwards. Also, your back legs should be at a 90 degrees angle facing upwards, and the front leg should be at a 90 degrees angle facing downwards to the floor. Each lunge should be fixated in that position for about 3 to 6 seconds, which will continue to target both your calves and quads. The first set will require 15 reps without weights. The second set is classic lunges once more, but you will be carrying 1 kilogram dumbbells at each side of your arms, resulting with a total lift of 2 kilograms. Once more, the rules of lunges still apply, and this set will require 20 reps. The last third set is once more lunges, but with 2 2.5 kilogram plates being held at each side of your arms. Once again, the rules of classic lunges should be applied and followed, and this set will require 20 reps once more.